Hello, beautifuls. My name is Quavier. I'm the creator of Juju Time. I am an oracle and an Afro-Indigenous mystic. In this video, we're going to be connecting with our spirits to ask them what is flowing in and what is flowing out of our lives, okay? So as this is a collective message, I want you to lean into your spiritual ear, connect to your higher self, so that way you can hear the message that your spirits brought you here to learn. And if you are guided to this message, I made other videos asking the very same question. So there is a little tidbit of information for you to have or even to pass on to someone else. So, alrighty, let's get started with your reading. So we're going to start off with a bone reading first, and then we'll move on to pulling some cards. Okay. With the assistance of your spirits, with the assistance, I'm definitely getting spirits, but definitely guides coming through. There is order. There is order coming in, and there is work coming in. All right. So this is going to call for you to be a lot more organized, right? To really find a grounding factor as you are either creating a routine for yourself, or whether it's because more work is coming in, and so because of this, needing to really make sure that you stay grounded and focused and taking care of yourself. But this order that is coming into you, into your life, into this phase that you are currently in, it's happening at a soul level. It is happening because there is something that you have wiped clean. You have wiped it clean, and something has happened, or you've gained some kind of awareness. You've gained some kind of awareness, and this is spirit assisting you with carrying out a routine for success or movement, right? I'm getting this feeling of just, okay, so the feeling that's moving through me right now is like, I feel over myself, right? I feel over talking down to myself. I feel over being in my own way. I feel just over it. It's very interesting that like this energy is coming in, but it's happening at a soul level. It's happening and also it's happening at a time where you're needing it, right? Because there's been some lessons in the past that you've had to see. But now Spirit is now saying that you are ready for this work. You are ready for this routine. So definitely look into, of course, you know, some physical routine, whether it's, you know, waking up at a certain time or completing certain tasks at certain days, but also spiritual routines are coming in as well. So I'm definitely getting a sense of cleansing, spiritual cleansings, protections, you know, just building up better protections in your home, with your energy. Things like this is definitely flowing in. But what's flowing out? All right. What's flowing out is definitely there has been a death, a transformation that's happened of anything that is not serving you, right? Once again, it's this definitely this sense of, yeah, I'm done. Like, I don't want to be treated this way, or this is not what I thought it was going to be, or I'm just over myself in general. Like this, like, it's just you really putting your foot down and making a declaration of what is to come. I'm definitely getting a sense that this has sort of been in your mind sometime since the last new moon, or the new moon, some new moon before or something. And now I'm getting a sense that the moon cycles are very important, or yeah, it could be very important to you. And it has something to do with like this full moon. It's like something, it's like you're on the other side now. You're on the other side now. And now as you are making your next transition, it's being very grateful, but realizing what needs to be done as you make your next transition. So there's definitely, something coming apart. I'm seeing like yarn or thread being pulled. Okay, very specific message coming through. Any sort of ties with another individual that you've had and you like did not think you were going to be over it, or that it was never going to finish. I'm definitely getting a sense that those strings are like coming apart now. Yeah. Okay. Looking more deeper into what's flowing in and what's flowing out. Okay, what's flowing in? Oh, too many. Okay. And what's flowing out? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so what's flowing in? What's flowing in? There is something beautiful about the mundane that is happening here, right? Okay, we have the World card that came out, but that was many, so let's get more clarity here. There's a mundaneness that is coming in, but I'm getting a sense of there's beauty in the mundane. So a part of this routine, a part of this order that is coming in, it's definitely a path that you're walking alone. So whatever that you've had to walk away from, I wouldn't be surprised if like you're on like this hermit journey now, or realizing that the path that you're walking, you're okay with walking it by yourself now, right? There's definitely this sense of I can do this. I can do this. I understand any sort of emotions that I've had with feeling like I wouldn't be able to do this, but what's flowing in is this reassurance that you got this. Wow. So we got the 8 of Pentacles showing up here. Yeah, you got this. This is Spirit, like a part of your process of this routine, this order that's coming in. Is this also the sense of like you putting work behind your spells, you putting work behind your words. You're not just like talking it anymore. You're walking it. You're living it. You're being it. You are learning to embody it. And that's very much needed because, okay, yeah, there was a tradition. There was a death. There was a fight that you were going on, and they were just, like I said, you're over it. you've needed to make this transition. You were fighting before. Perhaps you were fighting something that, honestly, it wasn't for your best and highest good, right? You're fighting it for all the wrong reasons. And until you accepted this transformation that way, maybe, just maybe, what's on the other side is, you know, what is wanting to like come to me is actually, this is actually a really good thing, right? You got, you know, you got rid of these old traditions, these old thoughts, these old ways of being, and now looking at things in a much more different light. That's for sure. And that's what's brought about this like idea of like putting power behind what you're saying, what you're doing, how you're walking, how you're living. There's power entering it. What is leaving your life? There's definitely a transformation that has definitely happened, and you have found your individualism. Like, it's not that, because we live in a world that promotes like doing it on your own and things like this. No, but there's like this uniqueness that you've realized, like something that you have, right? It's something that is special about you, right? And this is what you've realized. And so anything of like, any sort of negative talk, any sort of like ideas, or as I said, that you were claiming and holding on to, Spirit has made you really notice how special you are. So this idea of that you have no purpose, or yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of negative talk. I'm hearing a lot of negative talk like moving through me. And it's because I'm definitely getting a sense with this, like it's connected you with old paradigms and realities that you're just like done with. You're completely done with. So now looking at some inner work, some outer work, that Spirit recommends that you contemplate on. So for inner work, we have 2 cards. One was hidden behind, so we're going to take it because that's interesting. Okay, so inner work. Your silence is very powerful. That inner work. So definitely take the time to be silent. Take the time to really hear yourself. And also, I'm also getting a sense of astral projection. That's very interesting. I'm getting a sense of astral projection, and it's in a way of being able to analyze from above. It's being less reactionary in your being. I'm definitely getting a sense of being much less reactionary and more of an observer. Yeah. Because there's a part of what's flowing in is you being able to see things that you were not really able to see before because of the mindset that you were in, or the sort of cycle that you noticed, like a pattern that you noticed was coming back. Yes. So yeah, there's definitely an aspect here coming in regards to silence, hearing yourself, really teaching. Okay, I'm getting definitely a sense of like your higher self, you really merging more with your higher self, and like that inner ear, that inner knowing, and that inner knowing is going to be teaching you so much. I'm definitely getting also initiation is coming through to me as well. Very interesting. So this is the inner work. The outer work, right? The outer work is for you to actually do. Okay, not to place any restrictions on yourself. And that even if you are afraid, even when you are afraid, feel that and still do it. Okay? Approach that fear within yourself. I'm seeing like an individual and like the spirit of fear is like, what are you teaching me? It's not hiding from the fear. It's not like avoiding it or anything. It's confronting it and being like, okay, I'm feeling a little afraid. I'm feeling a little nervous. What's going on? Confronting that fear and be like, hi, how are you doing? Why are you here? Right? And the answers that I'm getting back, even just by me saying that, it's afraid I'm not good enough, afraid, like imposter syndrome, afraid I might be doing it wrong. Like there's a lot of negative talk. A lot of negative talk, or maybe you're around a lot of negative talk as well. That's definitely possible. Maybe you're around a lot of negative talk and now you're just like, yeah, this is not an environment that is healthy for me or good for me. And I'm moving, I'm no longer putting these restrictions on myself, including what you're hearing from society. I'm also hearing from spirits, be careful of social media, influences of social media. Flow like water. So we have some advice cards coming in of things that you can be implementing in your life during this phase that you're in. So yeah, flow like water. Really begin to sit with water, watch water, observe water. And I feel there's a lot of information that you can be learning from water. Also from earth, if you are into crystals, connecting with crystals. What I'm getting connecting with crystals here, what I'm getting a sense of, what Spirit is really wanting me to speak on about this is, it's get a lot deeper than just, it's not about superficial. What is that energy carrying? And it's more than just something you can read out of a book. I'm sensing. I mean, if you need to start off with books, absolutely. Oh, but look at that. This flew out. Look for fairies. Oh, this came out. Wow. There's a lot of like unseen energy, as I was going to say with the crystals, but really beyond what the books say, what is the, like that crystal's presence in your life? What is the energy? Really listening. I think I have a feeling that watching water, understanding water, observing water is really going to assist you with like this unseen, unseen realm here. And this is, I feel this is also a part of that soul order that's coming in, right? There's something coming in, as I said, like about order and work, routine, and there it comes with you being silent, finding that silence inside. So, all right, beautifuls. I hope that this gave you some instructions or sparked something in you that you perhaps heard from your own guides that sort of came to you as you were listening to me. Explore it. Explore that. Explore whatever came to you as I was speaking, because I'm definitely getting a sense that those watching this video, you may hear it, you may doubt it. I'm definitely getting a sense of doubt because of the negativeness that I'm feeling move through me, but there's also a sense of like, you know what your intuition is telling you. You absolutely know it. It's just remembering it. But alrighty, I thank your guides and my guides for bringing us this message. I hope that it assisted you at the phase that you are in right now. And I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much, beautifuls. Truth and love.